Big Bob with Tales of a King. Here we are in Pueblo, Colorado for the 6th annual Isaiah Vialpondo Motorcycle VICLA Run. They said rain, shine, or snow. You guys stay tuned. King Life. Hey guys, what's up? We're right here in Pueblo, Colorado at the new Oasis bar. It's kind of like a pre-party. They got shirts. You can pre-register for tomorrow's event. I'm right here with Rudy. Rudy, how you doing, bro?
All right, how you doing, man?
Rudy came from New Mexico to support Robert and the whole event, man. And this is your first time here as well, right?
Yes, it's my first time out to Pueblo.
It's crazy how much support that this event has in the last 6 years.
Yes, it's picked up a lot, and I promised him I'd be out here last year. I didn't make it, so this year I had to come.
Hell yeah. And we were at the Harley dealership earlier. We stopped by, and they were like talking about how much they love Robert, and the community just backs everything he's doing, man. And by you coming from New Mexico, it says a lot as well.
Oh yeah, I met him in Red River at the bike rally, and ever since then we became real good friends. So.
That's awesome. So you did bring your bike though, right?
Yes, my bike is here.
They say rain, shine, snow, but it's coming down pretty good, you guys, and we'll see what happens. But the actual run may not happen, but the event is still gonna pop off. So either way, we'll see you guys later. Thank you, really appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Man. How you guys doing, man? I just want to say thank you for having us out here. And, like Robert said, he's humble. We're humble. It's an honor to be here with you guys as well. It means a lot. You guys accepted us. Everyone's been awesome, man. It was snowing like crazy when we landed. We didn't think it was going to be snowy here, but they said it is, so we'll see what happens. But we appreciate all the love and support from you guys. And like Robert said, we're supposed to leak up a few years ago. It didn't happen, but here we are, man. We've been blessed enough to level up in what we're doing. And when we talked to Robert Cruzco, we said we're here. So we'll make the best of it. If you guys want to speak about the event or on camera, just let me know. We'll make it happen. And again, thank you guys for everything, and we appreciate all of you. Thank you. What's going on, everyone? Big Bob with Tales of a King. Welcome back to another edition. Today we're in Pueblo, Colorado for the 6th annual Isaiah Vialpondo Motorcycle VICLA Run. This run, you guys, has a lot of meaning behind it, a lot of purpose. It's not just another biker event where we show up and drink and party and then move on. This event, there's meaning. There's scholarships given out to the community for the kids, and it's been this is the 6th year and has grown since then. So I hope you guys enjoy everything, all the footage. You know, we were last night, which was Friday, today's Saturday. We were at the Oasis, hanging out with some people, talking with some people. And today, I'm right here with Robert and Melissa, the parents of Isaiah Vialpondo. And thank you guys for having us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys, the hospitality has been awesome throughout our whole trip. Even the snow's been nice. Went from what, 90 or something on Tuesday? Yeah. To a snowstorm yesterday. But here we are. It's a good time. It don't matter. We're here and we're going to make it happen. And let's get started. But one thing I want to ask you guys, it's been 6 years since your son was killed. But talking with you, it's still fresh. I see it's still soft in your soul, I guess, your heart. So how do you deal with that? Because I don't know, can you ever move on in a sense where you'll never forget, right?
No.
But are you continuing to get stronger?
Well, like everybody says with this is you never get over a death, especially a child, but you learn to manage your pain. So that's the biggest thing is when something like this occurs, you have to manage your pain the best way possible, but it never gets easier. It actually gets worse. But man, if you try to honor, your loved one, especially this was our only child. So once you do that, then you have a purpose, and the pain doesn't go away, but you're so busy thinking of ways you can honor the person that has passed, which is Isaiah, that it makes you feel proud that you're giving back to the community, and it kind of dissipates the pain, and not to think about how awful this tragedy was. So when we pay it forward, it really, really, really makes us smile because we know, you know, Isaiah's in heaven, and we know that, you know, he's smiling down on us, and we're doing a good thing. Like I told you what our motto is, instead of picking up a gun or a needle, pick up a pen or a pencil and educate yourself. So that's our motto, and we keep pushing scholarships, and this is why this whole thing began.
And this thing's got pretty big in the last 6 years, right? I mean, yeah, the bikes. Obviously, we had snow yesterday, but I mean, in past videos and past pictures, you guys bring a lot of people out to this.
Yeah, and this year was gonna be really. We were estimating 300 to 500. Last year we had 300. We started with 30, so but we network all year round. Just like a couple weeks ago, I want to put a shout out to Manny Ariano from Chicano Pride Ride. He had 2,300 bikes.
Wow.
And it's for scholarships as well, like us. So he pays it forward to us, and we pay it forward to him. And as Colorado, we try to get everybody together, but of course we invite the whole country to come to our runs.
No, for sure, man, definitely. And it was fun last night. I can only imagine if the weather was better, what would have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you ride, right?
Yes.
But you started in the lowrider scene.
Yeah, I have an 84 Coupe de Ville, but I also had hot rods too. My son, he had a sports car, a BMW, but you know, we were gonna end up giving him that bike, but you know, it didn't work out. But you know, Melissa and I thought, well, why not do a tribute bike?
Right.
So that's exactly what we did, and we're extremely proud. One of our dear friends, Ariano, Dale Ariano, he built the bike and painted it. And he used to go to the Mariachi masses we used to have, and he started looking, and you know, he had ideas in his head, and he did a really magnificent job on the bike, and we showed it at the Long Beach show.
Okay,
yeah, and Mike Mendoza put it on Fishtail magazine.
Front cover, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was issue 11, so thank you, Mike. And you know, and we met so many good people when we went to show it in Long Beach that you know, it's good that we did that, because it has really reached out worldwide now. So if you want to come to our run, come, man. We have hotel discounts, we got everything. So yeah,
definitely. Now you were saying Melissa started the foundation for the scholarships, right?
Absolutely.
So Melissa, how did you come up with the concept to do the scholarships?
Well, I made a promise to my son that I would keep his memory alive forever, no matter what. So the first thing I thought of is I wanted to do it in the most positive way, and we always push education. So I made a $1,000 scholarship in memorial of my son to PHEF, Pueblo Hispanic Education Foundation.
Okay. And that $1,000 was your personal money, correct?
Correct.
Wow.
So the next year he made the contribution of $1,000, and then we came up with, like, how can we raise more money and give out more scholarships? And that's where he came up with the concept of the ride.
So the scholarship, the money's given to like a charity, or not charity, a foundation, and they disperse the monies to the kids who need it?
Yeah, so it's the Pueblo Hispanic Education Fund, and you probably have foundations throughout the cities like this, and you know, if you guys are thinking to do a run, that's the perfect way, because they have applicants, thousands of applicants that they can go through, help you to figure out what the criteria is, and then once they have that, then they can kind of help you select, because you know, all of this work, we also have to select the children. So they're a really huge help. So we partner with them, and they've just been amazing throughout, even when we donate our own money.
So the scholarships are actually going, they're not just like, they're like hand picking, hand selecting, and there's a criteria to follow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of times it's like here. No,
Yeah,
okay.
you have to apply, then you get graded a certain percentage, and we have like certain criterias for our scholarship, and it's worked out great.
And anybody watching could actually donate at any time.
Yeah,
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
yeah.
Okay. And then we'll have the links below for you. We'll put the links on that way. If anyone's watching, you guys want to help out or get a hold of Robert or Melissa, you guys can do so.
Yeah.
And so, how many scholarships have you guys given out since? Well, I guess up to this run.
Yeah, 37.
Wow.
37 to date, and we're very proud of that. We pay attention to the recipients, and the first one was Sergio San Esteban, and he graduated from Colorado State University Fort Collins with a journalism
Wow.
degree, and then the 2017, I think, 17 was Brooke Lucero, and she graduated with a nursing degree from Colorado State
Wow.
University here in Pueblo. And then Ortiz, Yamli Ortiz.
She was from DHPH.
Yeah, she
the
has
high school he went to.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, she has a second name, so I apologize. But anyway, she graduated with a double major in social work and Spanish.
Wow.
And I also gave money to, or I started a scholarship to his high school
Oh wow.
for the mariachi group. And
Okay.
we just picked, we selected somebody from the mariachi group where he graduated from.
Now, does the scholarship have like when they get it? Do they know where it's coming from, or is it just like, oh, so your names are on, or the foundation or
Isaiah
Isaiah
Vialpondo
is on? Wow.
scholarship.
Okay, so it's not just like here's 500,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So they know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yes.
Oh wow,
And
that's awesome.
They actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're really- and we're humble. We want you guys to reach for the stars, and that's why we're doing it, for these guys to become our future leaders.
That's awesome. Now, Melissa, you said the mariachi band in the his high school. Is it mariachi band? Is it a band? I don't know.
Mariachi, yeah.
Or is it mariachi?
It's a class, yeah,
class,
and it's
okay.
a band.
Your son was a mariachi.
Correct.
He was the. I
He
don't know
played
the
a
right.
vihuela,
A
a
vihuela.
Mexican guitar.
Okay, I'm Mexican, but I don't. I'm gonna learn right now. And the guitar he played was actually handcrafted. You said.
Correct.
And how did he get that guitar?
Well, he came to us and it's an expensive vihuela. And he came to us and asked if he can sell his Xbox and the games
Wow.
to pay for it. So we were just completely blown and humbled that he loved mariachi that much.
Wow, that's awesome. And and it's still back here, you guys. We'll take a good look at it right now. But Robert, you told me earlier he had RA. I asked you, didn't it affect him playing the guitar?
Yeah, he had rheumatoid arthritis at a very young age, and it stopped him from playing sports and stuff, But when he asked to play in the mariachi, we were a little bit concerned because the wrist, you have to really strum
Right.
it fast. But he actually never really complained about his wrist hurting or anything, and he went to all these performances, and we were just very proud. He probably had the pain, but he was, the love of the music.
Mm.
He just kept on strumming away. So we were very, very, very proud of him. And, to see him in his traje, the Mexican uniform that they wear, the charro uniform, it's just very beautiful. So his last one he got was gray and silver, his colors. And, we buried him in that, but, he's a mariachi for life.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what we are. We love mariachi music.
That's awesome. Now I wonder if it's like a therapy for him, because you know what I mean.
Yeah.
When you love something, it doesn't like you said, it doesn't hurt you,
Yeah.
right? It doesn't bother you.
Yeah, he was a really, really good performer for the vihuela. So
Did you use a pick or fingers? I'm learning something right now.
both.
Both. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm being nosy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and what's the other guitar back here? Was that his as well? Oh, okay.
Another guitar. Yeah.
And that was his hat and his suit, right?
Yeah, sombrero. Yeah. Yeah.
It was one of his uniforms.
Yeah.
Wow. Very talented. Very talented.
Yeah, and that, as you can see in the picture, that's him. That's his uniform in that picture.
And he was 20 years old, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Melissa, you said you wanted to move out of Pueblo when that happened, when your son was killed. Why did you want to move out?
I was just completely angry with everything and everyone. I was just completely angry with the town itself. And especially downtown where he was killed, I just hated it. I can't even still to this day drive down there. It just hurt me so much. But in hindsight, it's not the community's fault. It's the coward that killed him, and it's still hard for me just to drive around town, just the memories.
Right. But what you're doing now, he will live on forever through other kids, right? Through other education, right. Through other, potential mariachi players, right?
Correct.
So what you guys are doing, man, is awesome. It's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to the next 20 runs. Hopefully no snow.
Right.
But either way, we're going to be back for sure.
Yeah.
Be back for sure. Check out your gym down here, bro.
Let's do it.
Oh man, so this is yours right here.
Yeah.
And so is this your garage or what is this? Or just
No,
extra?
this is actually the 4th level of my house.
4th level.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means you have 3 levels up top, and then this is actually the basement.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Colorado, huh?
Yeah.
So now you used to do like boxing and
Yeah, I was a first degree black belt in Taekwondo.
Okay.
So yeah, I just try to stay fit and keep my mind occupied.
Right.
Yeah.
You still hit the bag, obviously, or?
Oh yeah.
Now what's Taekwondo? Cause that like kicks
It's
and all that?
more kicks, like 75% kicks and then 20 hands. So
Wow.
you're good with your legs.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
I like the mirrors.
Yeah.
Gotta have mirrors. And what are these trophies from your trophies or?
Yeah, trophies from the Vicla that we built for Isaiah and Isaiah Vialpondo's memory, our son.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll go check out that, guys. Also, it has murals and it's done up. It's done up right.
Yeah.
And what else? What else? Any special keepsakes you have in here, like of memory of him, or?
There's a poster here. There in LA, there was a movie dedicated to our son.
Oh wow.
It was named Mundo, and it was a true life story. The producer got a hold of us, and he asked us if, he heard about the story of Isaiah, and he asked if he could dedicate the movie in his memory, and we were like really, really extremely humbled, and we said, yeah, absolutely, because our focus is try to get Isaiah's legacy throughout the world, so everybody knows who he is and the tragedy that came of it. So,
Right. Now, what do you think it is? What do you think it is that's making this? Because this is the story. What happened? It's been 6 years.
Yeah.
I'm hearing about it more and more from different people that I've just heard about. So it's like continually being fresh. What do you think it is that's making it grow in such a way that it is? Because to me, it's like it keeps growing. It's almost a new story. Like every few weeks, I hear about, oh, did you hear about this? And I'm like, wow, what do you think that is?
I think just the story and the tragedy of what happened to my son and an innocent person. And I know this happens throughout the country and,
right.
The world, but, when it hits such a good person and, being a cultural person where my son was a mariachi musician, it affects a lot of us. And if you notice, our designs always will emulate mariachi music. And he was honored in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Wow.
There was an angel, Norberta Fresquez. So Norberta, if you see this, we love you and miss you. I haven't talked to you in a while, but she was the first person to honor Isaiah in Albuquerque. It was the Mariachi Spectacular Conference in Albuquerque. And she dedicated the whole conference in 2016 to Isaiah. So we were really, amazing. So it just started from there, and just people around the country, not only just the state, but the country. That was in Albuquerque. and people have just really, really honored us, but more importantly, honored him. So, like I told you, I don't care if people know who my name is.
Right.
I want them to know Isaiah Vialpondo's name, because that is our number one focus, is his legacy. We want it to grow and grow and grow.
And it is, because I didn't know your name, but I knew the event.
Yeah,
a couple, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
and that's awesome. That right there is, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. And
Yeah.
then you said also here you have his writing, right? That you're,
Yeah. So he used to work out with me, and
was he into the martial arts stuff too? Did he mess with it?
no, he was more like to box, but he was really getting in shape with me. We do burpees, we do all kinds of stuff, but I never erased that, because I don't, you know, when you lose a child, which everybody probably would know, you hold on to as much memory as possible, and you don't want to take it away, because you don't get new memories back. But by everybody honoring our son, it's memories to us. So
Right.
we're extremely humbled and thankful that so many people are there for us and, you know, honor our son.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
And those are dates, the real dates? 2012? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gives me the chills.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
And see, our son was, he was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis at a very young age. And, you know, he was playing all the sports, but if anybody knows RA, it's, you know, really, it hurts your joints. So when he came as a young boy, and I think he was in grade school, and he says, you know, he asked us as parents, hey, can I join a mariachi group? And we're like, yeah, but I really didn't listen to a lot of mariachi. Vicente Fernandez, rest in peace, of course, him. And Pedro Infante and Antonio Aguilar used to come here to the State Fair, but we were so proud that he was holding, you know, his culture. He was, you know, the traditional music he wanted to learn more about.
Right.
And it was just amazing that he ended up becoming in the advanced group, and then he played all over the state and New Mexico, and he became a really good musician. And his grandfather, Danny, was a professional drummer. So Danny Vialpondo is, you know, they call him Danny V or Grandpa V. He really molded Isaiah into the musician, and Danny's not doing, you know, his health-wise, but, you know, we love you, and we're all praying for you, and everything will turn out great, brother. But he's the one that kind of molded Isaiah into musician, and he was just amazing.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's why at our runs, if anybody ever comes, we always will have mariachis, always. That's a 100% mariachis will perform, so.
You got to have that, if anything, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go check out your bike real fast. I know you got murals and you got some paint done. Let's go check it out, you guys. Now, Robert, this is the 98 Heritage, Softail Heritage that you built in Isaiah's memory.
Yes.
Yeah, and as you can tell, this thing's is built to ride.
Yeah.
That's why it's a little dirty. You've been riding in the snow and the rain.
Yeah.
But what are some of the meanings behind was that Pancho Villa and?
Yeah, and Emiliano Zapata. Yeah, our culture as Mexican Americans, we wanted to emulate that, and Isaiah's culture, of course. And then our memorial run, the traditional shirt that we always have, it was emulated on the back. And of course, we have the Colorado license plate VICLA. Shout out to Trip with the name. But Ben Moreno with Local Clothing, I always try to give him a shout out. Since day one I met him, he's always been a brother. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, good people.
Beautiful bike, man. Beautiful bike.
Yeah, this is Aztec Gold. So everything Azteca. We have the sun god right here. That's in the tank. We just wanted to really emulate our heritage as Aztecas. We got Ernie from El Paso, his wraps. It's a nice wrap.
Yeah,
we got that from him. We got a design here that we put for Isaiah in his memory, because the bike is a tribute bike to his memory.
Right.
We put that in the front fender, plus it's the beginning of the bike, so we wanted to put it there.
Hell yeah.
The painter is Dale Ariano from Dale's Customs here in Pueblo, Colorado. All the murals are done by Tom Stacks out of Colorado Springs. Tom, he's very humble. He never wants to get any shots out, but he's a really good mural artist. He does a lot of the best murals in Colorado here, so
Wow.
thank him. And then some of the custom work here, La Vida Vicla, I got that out of Nasty Baggers in Florida.
Okay.
And the derby cover on the side, if you see that, it has our logo on the other side. But yeah, it was built in memory of our son. We drive it, as you can see, all the mud from the snow, the rain. But you know, that's kind of the weather here in Colorado. It's always changing, you know, day to day, so you never know. And unfortunately, we had to postpone our run because of the snow. But we'll get a new date, and hopefully everybody shows up.
Yeah, all right. Guys, stay tuned. Let's go inside, man. It's cold.
Okay.
Guys, here we are at Classic Q's in Pueblo, Colorado. This is where the after party was supposed to be. It's going to still happen, but there's 5 stops to this event, and 5 different stops throughout Pueblo. And this would have been the last stop, but due to the weather, we're just starting it here at 2 p.m., which we're late, of course. But let's get to it. Let's go see what's happening. Got some bands, mariachis, beers, food. Let's go. What's going on, you guys? We're right here at the, like I said, what will have been the last stop of today's event, but due to the weather, we're here. Here I am with Danny. This is Isaiah's inspiration on the musical side, correct?
Yes, sir.
So how did you inspire Isaiah to get into music?
Well, a while back, I was a professional drummer.
Okay.
I played for 22 years. I played drums.
Wow.
And while he was growing up, I was playing drums. And I guess out of the inspiration that he knew what I was, that God gave him the gift what he gave me. And that gift that he gave him was to be a musician. And I think, well, I know that if he'd be alive right now, he would be the inspiration to somebody else, because he was so talented. I loved his beats. He used to tell me, Grandpa, I call him that at night from Phoenix, and he said, Grandpa, I got a new beat here, listen to this. And there I was, you know, that's pretty sharp. So I hope I gave him inspiration when he was living.
You did.
Because, like I said, if he would have been alive right now, he'd be a recording studio, or probably he'd be one of the announcers like Buzz Corona, you know?
Yeah.
He's talented. He wasn't scared to talk on the mic, which was good.
Right.
But other than that, Mahita will always be in my heart, my soul, and my mind. And I hope other young children that are listening could listen to me and say, keep going, you know, don't give it up, do what you want to do. You can do it if you try.
Guys, here we are with Juan Espinoza. Juan is a Chicano historian?
I'm a journalist.
A journalist.
Yeah.
And you did one of the main stories when Isaiah's murder happened, correct?
Well, the story I did was straightening the record that they were saying that it was gang related, that he was part of a gang and it was rival gangs and involved, and that just wasn't the case.
Right.
I'm on a board for a charter school, and he was a student at that school, and he was on our mariachi, and I just knew from talking to the teachers and people at the school that he was a good kid and that he had no involvement in this gang-related homicide. And so I had retired from the local newspaper. I went back and I made him let me write another story about it.
Yeah, that's right.
Like I say, to set the record straight.
And that story actually did some justice, right, in his name?
Well, you know what it did? It cleared his name.
Okay.
Up to that point, for about a year, the paper had been reported that it was a rival gang homicide.
Okay.
And after that, the police came out straight that he was not gang affiliated in any way.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Well, I'm sure the family, man, you've done a lot for the family as well, correct? I mean, helped them out throughout the process, throughout the healing process and all that?
you know what, I'm a journalist in this community, and this has been a big story, and I've been trying to stay with it.
Right, right.
So I can't say I've done anything more than just my job as a journalist, to be honest with you.
Wow. Which is a lot.
Well, you know what? That's what journalism is supposed to be about, isn't it?
Right. A lot. Dig and find and
telling the story the way it really is instead of the way some element perceives it to be.
Right. Well, there it is, man. Juan, thank you. I appreciate it, bro. And you guys, Juan interviewed me this morning. That was probably maybe my only second interview. I don't know. I was nervous as hell. But it was a pleasure meeting you, man. Thank you very much for everything, and we appreciate you helping out the family, and I know they appreciate it as well. Guys, here I am with Eddie. Eddie, thanks, man, from New Mexico.
Nice to see you again, my brother.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Eddie's an animal. He's a party animal. But today we're here for a good cause and the Isaiah Vialpondo Motorcycle Vicla Run. It's your first time here.
Oh, yes, sir.
You guys can't miss each other, right? You and Rob?
Every time they planned it, we've been invited, but something's always going on. It's always a weekend before another rally in New Mexico, Red River. So I've been kind of hit and miss, but found out you guys are going to be here, and my weekend was available, and I was like, you know what, heck with it, I'm going to get out here and come and party and support, support the cause for Vialpondo and the family.
And the family, I know, man, appreciates it. I know
it's a good
we
event.
were, like I said, we're having a blast, and I'm glad Eddie showed up from New Mexico. What is it, about 4-hour drive?
3 hours.
3 hours, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah,
so now, what do you got? You got something going on in July as well, right?
Yeah, we have the Rough Rider motorcycle rally in Las Vegas, New Mexico. That's going to be July 28th through the 30th. It's going to be held in at our Old Town Plaza in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
The last time we were there was 2019, right? 19 before.
Yeah. It was canceled because of COVID, and then now the years it hasn't been going on for about 3 years, right?
Well, yeah, 3 years.
So it's on full blown right now. It's gonna be good.
So we'll see you guys out there, July. What is it?
27th through the 31st. Yeah.
For the Rough Riders motorcycle rally. Thank you, Eddie.
Yeah. Thank you,
appreciate
my brother.
It, bro.
All right.
See you guys soon. All right, you guys, we got someone very special here, Janelle. Janelle's been part of the Isaiah legacy for about 3 years, correct?
Yes, 3 years.
And what exactly is your role in all this?
Sure. So Pueblo Hispanic Education Foundation has been in Pueblo for 34 years. And Isaiah's parents came to the organization to ask if we could help support the scholarship. And so we basically work to find all of the applicants, try to work to help them with all their fundraising efforts, as well as work with them to pick the winning students, the students who are deserving of the scholarship funds, and help them with that.
So this is a lot more than just, here's $100. And you guys are legit handing out, picking recipients, picking the right people who are actually in need of this.
Yeah, so our organization gives just about $1 million away a year.
Wow.
And their portion of the funds is completely raised by this amazing committee of family and friends. They do more work than any other family or fund that we have. This group is amazing, and it's hard not to want to support their goal to keep Isaiah's memory alive.
Awesome. Thank you, Janelle.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
I'm so glad you came.
All right, guys, thank you guys for tuning in to the special episode of Tales of the King, Pueblo, Colorado. We appreciate all the support. The party's getting started. I'll head back inside, have some drinks, and hang out. Stay tuned. King Life.